Kanye West, I hate that name, man. Plus, I seen a nigga at one of our parties and shit was sucking dick in the back.
When someone leaks something, it goes to TMZ. Like the regular person that channels it with TMZ. When you see something come on, and it comes on CNN, that's a little different. That could have came from the government themselves, like, you know. And then they benefited probably the most from those parties.
I mean, I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am.
Fiddy just dropped leaked footage of Kim and Kanye at one of Diddy's parties, and it's so messy it could get them both in serious trouble. This is an unreleased tape the feds already had, something they uncovered during those Diddy raids. But now, Fiddy's making sure the world gets a peek too.
According to leaked footage, Kim was allegedly heavily involved in Diddy's crimes and played a major role as his helper. If these allegations hold true, it could spell major trouble for Kim.
And get this, Kanye pulled up to court rocking an all-white look just days ago to back Diddy, and this is the same man Kanye once dragged as a fad.
Oh, it was a scene. And you know, Kanye West gets out of this luxury vehicle, the Maybach you see there, walks into court, shakes a hand, and he left after about 20 minutes because he was not allowed into the main courtroom. We caught him in the hallway. He told us that he was there to support Sean Combs. I'm not sure.
So what's really going on? How did Kanye switch from accusing Diddy of cutting deals with the government to suddenly writing for him? Well, if you ask 50 Cent, it's got everything to do with Kim Kardashian and her messy ties to Diddy's empire. In this leaked footage, both Kim and Kanye are seen at Diddy's party, caught up in what looks like a group scene with a few other folks. Even the big media outlets ran with the story when it first popped up, but Kris Jenner jumped in with that signature Kardashian damage control, and it all got buried. But Fiddy isn't letting it slide. He's spilling it all online, connecting the dots. And if he's telling the truth, the Kardashian brand could go down right beside Diddy.
Not 50 Cent telling us who was actually at the Vegas party. I thought Kanye was going to tell on himself by the end of the day, but never did I think 50 was gonna put it out there.
Fiddy's back at it, exposing Hollywood's dirty laundry, and folks might call him petty, but he's got every reason to speak because he's one of the few stars who never got tangled up in Diddy's wild secret world. So now, Fiddy just leaked some explosive footage showing Kanye and Kim inside one of Diddy's hush-hush parties, and word is, the footage shows Diddy grinding up on Kim in a bathroom while Kanye's caught locking lips with another dude.
P. Diddy and the Kardashians were in the bathroom. And as they were in the bathroom, one of the Kardashians was getting dry humped. And it's obvious to see which one was getting dry humped. It was Kim Kardashian. At the time, she was with Kanye. So at the time, when Kanye was doing whatever, and she goes off, she's getting dry humped on a wall by P. Diddy.
Now, about Kanye, this old clip from an interview with Wu-Tang Clan's Method Man just started blowing up, where he talks about spotting Ye rolling into a Diddy party.
Kanye West, I hate that nigga, man. Plus, I seen him get one of our parties and get sucking in the back.
And all of this leaked right before Kanye randomly popped up at Diddy's trial to show love, and got welcomed outside the courthouse by Diddy's son, Christian. So after that, Fiddy didn't waste a second and clapped back at Kanye, exposing why he's suddenly caping for Diddy, and you can probably guess why. Yup, turns out he's tangled up too. Fiddy posted an AI-made pic of himself dripped in all white, then shared a shot of Kanye in his white fit for court. And in the caption, Fiddy threw shade at Kanye and his wife Bianca, writing, "We're wearing white in honor of the freak-offs. Damn, yay, you should have brought your dirty little wife with that Grammys outfit." But Fiddy wasn't done yet. He dropped another post clowning Kanye and Bianca right after Kanye popped up at Diddy's trial, and in the caption, he said that's why he was supporting Diddy. His A was out in Vegas with that little dirtbag, lol. So Fitty was actually spilling tea about something Diddy's witness Jane Doe revealed on the stand last week. She described a wild night in Vegas with another celeb rapper and his girl, saying they all hit up a strip club, then headed to a hotel after party. And Jane Doe claimed this rapper tried to get at her after she flashed herself dancing. The rapper's name wasn't dropped in court, but Jane Doe called him an icon and close to Diddy. And now Fitty's throwing hints that this rapper is none other than Kanye. But hold up, it gets even messier. Fitty says this didn't just start when Kanye got with Bianca. It goes way back, and it's messier than fans realize. According to Fitty, the real plug is the family that's been linked to Diddy forever, the Kardashians. And Fitty's now claiming Kim wasn't just around, she was wrapped up in Diddy's crimes too. And here's the kicker. People close to Fitty say he's about to blow the lid off all this in his new documentary. Fitty already teased it on his Instagram, promising it'll smash records when it hits. So what bombshell did Fitty really find about Kim Kardashian's tie to Diddy's Rico dealings? Well, buckle up, because it turns out Kim did way more than party with Diddy. There's receipts floating around showing Kim, Kris Jenner, and the whole Jenner crew posted up at Diddy's parties. And they even bragged about it on their reality show.
Yeah. So why do you care to go to this? Because I was invited and I think it would be fun. When are you gonna act your own age? It's like rap crew, like Rick Ross and Diddy. Do you think this is like your crowd? I know a thing or two about rap music.
But now word is, the Kardashians, especially Kim and Kris, weren't just there to sip drinks. They were allegedly helping Diddy lure in new victims. And it gets shadier because 50 Cent reportedly dug up something major tied to Kris Jenner's so-called church. Back in 2009, Kris launched her own spot called California Community Church, and folks have long whispered the real reason behind it was dodging taxes. So according to this report by The Guardian, the church was previously called the Life Change Community Church before Kris rebranded it and registered it as a non-profit charity. But the messiest part about this so-called church is that members have to pay a $1,000 monthly fee, and that's on top of giving 10% of their income as donations. Kris set it up as a legit charity, which means she scores a 10% yearly tax write-off. So all those monthly payments flow right back to her pocket. So anytime one of the Jenners wants a tax break, they just drop cash into mom's church. And boom, the cash never really leaves the family circle. Just peep this. Tax docs from the PayPal Charitable Giving Fund show Kim once funneled her eBay charity auction money straight into Kris's church. In 2012, California Community Church pulled in almost $20,000 from those sales. And in 2013, it got around $45,000. But let me spill what 50 Cent's team really dug up while digging for his Diddy doc. Insiders close to Diddy are whispering that Kris wasn't just hiding money behind her church to skip taxes. Turns out some of those so-called donations might have been used to quiet Diddy's alleged victims. And if that's facts, then Kris and Kim were out here moving cash to protect predators and bury major scandals, putting them dead center in the same mess that already got Diddy locked up. And if you thought it couldn't get messier, the streets are buzzing that Kim secretly played madam for Diddy for years. Remember when Homeland Security raided Diddy's spots back in March 2024? Kim hit unfollow on Diddy less than a day before the raid, and word is Corey Gamble, Kris's man, longtime Diddy pal, and rumored CIA connect, tipped off the Kardashians before it all went down. And let's not forget, Kanye had already said Corey was CIA way before this Diddy drama exploded. So now, Fitty's out here connecting dots between Kim, Kanye, and Diddy's dirty dealings. And get this, Fitty even suspects the Kardashians might have helped slide young Justin Bieber right into Diddy's world. And now, there's this old clip going viral showing Kim hanging out with a barely legal Bieber and making back in 2010 when Justin was barely 16 and Kim was pushing 29. They did this weird photo shoot in the Bahamas for Elle magazine. The pics had Kim, dressed super sultry, playing around in the water with Justin, laying next to him on the sand and posing on a balcony while he stared. LA even dropped a behind-the-scenes vid later, and Kim was in lingerie talking about how Justin had a crush on her. Kim even bragged about how the dating rumors popped off after Justin called her his girlfriend online, and apparently Kim didn't see anything wrong with folks shipping her with a teenage boy. Watching that behind-the-scenes footage was straight up uncomfortable because Justin looked even younger than 16, and Kim kept giving him these flirtatious looks. And don't forget, this shoot happened just months after Justin spent those infamous 48 hours with Diddy back in 2009. To make it worse, the media was right there, playing along, hyping up the Kim and Justin dating rumors like it was totally normal. People magazine even ran ran a headline saying Kim Kardashian channels her inner cougar with Justin Bieber. And again, Justin was only 16. Meanwhile, Kim kept saying off-the-wall stuff about Justin, and when she went on Lopez tonight, she joked again about having a crush and said she would date him if he was of legal age. So just picture the uproar if the roles were flipped. But wait, there's more. On an old episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim was caught chatting about that Elle shoot with Kris and Kendall, and she straight up admitted she wished Justin was 18. Now do we really think Kim was trying to get with Justin Bieber? Nah, but what's lurking behind that is even messier. According to 50 Cent's doc, Kim had a whole different agenda for cozying up to Justin, and it circles right back to the Kar-Jenner clan's deep ties to Diddy. After Justin had that infamous 48-hour stay with Diddy, word is he was left so shook and traumatized that he wanted to ditch the whole industry, and that's when Diddy allegedly tapped Kim to step in, calm Justin down, and convince him that what he witnessed was normal. That wild stuff like that is just how the biz runs. But Fiddy ain't finished spilling tea just yet. Matter of fact, this might only be scratching the surface. Word on the street is Corey Gamble got caught sneaking out of a private sit-down in Beverly Hills with Kanye. And let's just say, Fiddy's about to expose why Kanye suddenly had no choice but to back Diddy. Thanks for watching my video.